Hello, CI students. How are you all? All are good? So, children, today we are going to start our new lesson from the student book. It is chapter number 3, Ice Skating. So, let's go session. Playing sports is a lots of fun. Getting hurt is not. Small groups discuss and choose a sport. Make a poster on safety rules of the sport. These hints will help you using helmets, protective pads, and other things to protect yourself from injury. Warm up before starting and cool down after playing. Learn the rules of the game. Take care not to hurt others during the game. Do not play when you are injured. So, children, these are some rules, okay, that you should be aware about it when you are playing, when you are going outside, okay. You need to take care of yourself. The story it's about some children, okay, who are not at all taking care of themselves while they are playing. Okay, we should take some precautions while playing. Okay, children, so we will not get hurt. Okay, let's see what the story about. What happens when three children go ice skating? Read and find out. Children, can you tell me what is ice skating? Ice skating means the area where there is more snowfall. Okay, so in that area, the river or lake or in the sea, they get frozen. Okay, so during that time, children enjoy. They do ice skating, and the story is about that. Let me show you the picture. This is the picture. Can you see? This is a small lake. Okay, that is frozen, and children are doing ice skating. They are enjoying. So let's start our story. Joe and Annie were sisters. Their friend Laurie lived next door to them. Three children always played together. One winter, the three children decided to go to the river. The river was frozen. They wanted skate on it. Joe and Laurie, the two older children, ran ahead of Annie. So they were going ahead. It was not far from the river, but both were ready before Emmy reached them. Laurie did not see her coming. He was carefully skating along the shore, checking to see if the ice was thick enough to skate on. He shouted, I am going on the first bend to see if it's all right before we begin to race. So the children were very excited to skate children. So Joe and Laurie, they were going ahead of Emmy. They were running so fast, okay, and they reached there to check that is it safe or not. We saw Laurie's get away, looking like a young Russian in his furry coat and cap. So, children, in that area, all the children, they wear furry coat and cap. Can you see here? Furry coat and cap. Joe was getting nearby. She heard Amy panting after her run and was stamping her feet and blowing on her fingers as she tried to put her sketch on. She did not turn around and went slowly zigzag down the river after Lorry. As Lorry turned the bed, he shouted back, keep near the shore. The ice is thin in the middle. What is the meaning of panting, children? Breathing in and out, making a sound. So, children, when we are running, what happened? Our breath came up and down. Yes, that's called panting. Annie was stamping her feet and blowing on her fingers as she tried to put her skate on. So did not turn around, went slowly zigzagging down the river after. Lorry. So zigzagging means turning sharply from one side to another. He was running zigzag. So as Lorry turned the bend, he shouted back. What he shouted? That ice is very thin in the middle. Joe heard, but Amy was too far away to hear him. Joe looked back and saw Amy started skating and thought she must have heard. Joe started to skate towards the bend. Okay, then what happened? Joe thought that Amy have heard that there is a thin in the middle of the snow. She was not aware about it that Amy don't know about it. Lorry had skated around the bend and Joe was just at the turn. And he started to skate towards the smoother ice in the middle of the river. Suddenly, Joe stopped and stood still. Joe turned around just in time to see Amy fall. And what happened? Lorry had skated around the bend and Joe was just at the turn. So they were playing near the safe area, but Amy started to skate toward the smoother ice in the middle of the river. Where Lorry said, Lorry warned them that don't go near the middle of the river. The ice is very thin, but Amy was not aware about it. So she went near the middle of the river. Suddenly what happened? Joe stopped and stood still. She tried to stop her, but at that moment, what happened? The thin ice broke with a crash and there was a splash of water. Then what happened? There was a sound. Crash means a sound made when something hard breaks. Okay, so there was a sound of crash and there was a splash of water. Splash means a sound heard when something falls into the water. Okay, it's called splash. Joe heard and he screamed loudly. Scream means she shouted loudly. Joe tried to call Lorry, but her voice was gone. She tried to rush forward, but her feet seemed weak. And then what happened? Amy tried to pull out. Amy tried herself to come out, but her feet seemed weak because of cold. Okay, could only stand staring with a terror-stricken face at Amy's blue hood above the water. Suddenly, Laurie shouted, "Bring a rail from the fence, quick, quick!" Then what happened? Amy was very hurt, okay, and Amy was very terror-stricken. Terror-stricken means very scared, okay. His face was very scared. And then what happened? Lorry shouted, "Bring a rail from this fence. Quick, quick." For the next few moments, Joe blindly did what Lorry said. Lorry was lying flat on the ice, holding Emmy's up with his arm and hockey stick. Can you see this picture? Here's Lorry, Joe, and Emmy. So what happened? Emmy up with his arm and hockey stick. Joe dragged a rail from the fence. Together they pulled Emmys out. He was more frightened than her. I will show you the picture of fence, children. This is a picture of fence. Okay, so they pulled this out and with the help of this fence rail, they tried to pull Emmys out. Okay, so that time Joe was got hurt in her hand. Okay, we must take her home as fast as we can. Let's wrap our warm things around her while I take off her skates, said Laurie. What happened? Laurie take out her skate and he put some and she wrapped her feet with some warm thing around her. He wrapped his coat around him. What he wrapped? He wrapped his coat. Can you see in this picture? He wrapped his coat around Amy's legs and pulled at the straps of Amy's skates. And then he pulled her skates out. Shivering, dripping, and crying, they got Amy home. Okay, finally she reached home. Mrs. March, the mother of girls, okay, opened the door. So her mother name was Jo and Emmy's mother name was Mrs. March. She opened the door. Lorry told her what had happened. So she told everything, Lorry, that what had happened. Mrs. March calmly took care of Emmy. Soon Emmy fall asleep, wrapped up in blankets before a hot fire. Okay, so his mother made her sit near the fire. All this time, Jo ran about with her clothes dirty and her hand cut and brushed by the ice and rain. So while she was pulling this fence rail, Jo was hurt. Okay, she got hurt. She got some cuts in her hand. When Annie was comfortably asleep, Mrs. March called Jo and began to bandage the hurt hands. Okay, so what then happened? Jo's mother began to bandage her hands. Okay, she applied some cream and bandage. Are you sure she is safe? Whispered Jo, looking at Emmy's hand, which shows above the blanket. Quite safe. Dear, she is not hurt and won't even catch a cold. So, her mother said, she is safe now. She is not hurt, don't worry. I think you and Laurie did the right thing by covering her in warm clothes and getting her home quickly, replied her mother cheerfully. Then what her mother said? That they have done, Laurie and Joe have done very good job. That they covered their legs in a warm clothes and getting her home quickly. We will never go skating again, said Joe. That's not right, says Miss March. You should just take care of each other when you go out to play. What Joe said that we will never go for skating now. Why? Because of this incident. They were afraid. Okay, they were so scared that we will not go outside now. So Joe's mother said that you should go outside, but you should take care of yourself while you are playing. Okay. I hope children have understood this story well. Okay, so I hope you have learned something from this story. Okay, when you are playing, you should take care of yourself while playing. First one, painting, breathing in and out, making a sound. So when this sound comes, children, you know when you are running very fast, that time this happens. Breathing in and out, and it makes some sound, isn't it? Stamping. Bringing the foot down on the ground with force. Stamping means when you forcefully put your foot down, okay, on the ground with a very force, okay. Zigzagging, turning sharply from one side to another. Terror stricken, very scared, okay. Drag, pull something or something with force or effort. Brush, hurt. When we get hurt, it's a brush. Cheerfully means happily. This you know. Okay, children. I hope you have understood the story well and you have learned something from this story. Okay. So now what you need to do? Okay, write today's date, lesson number, and then write the hard words. After hard words, words to know. It is there in your student book. It's on page number 32. Okay. Study well, children. Till then, goodbye.